Hi, my name is Vanessa van Dijk, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use CeraVe SA Smoothing Cleanser. This is your fragrance-free water-based gel to foam cleanser which contains a bit of salicylic acid, and this helps to let go of the dead skin cells on the skin surface, unclogs pores and reduces inflammation. Now, while it offers exfoliating acid benefits, it also helps to effectively remove excess oil, dirt, sweat, water-soluble sunscreen and makeup from the skin. Now, you can use it on all skin types, daily, in the morning and or evening. However, if that frequency is going to be too much for you and it may cause a bit of dryness, you can reduce it and use it once per day, daily or every other day, so adjust it accordingly to your needs. And then when not using the SA Smoothing Cleanser, you can replace it with a non-exfoliating acid cleanser, which for example would be using CeraVe's hydrating or foaming cleanser depending on your skin type. Now, one thing that won't change, doesn't matter if you're washing your face above the sink or taking the cleanser with you into shower, is how you would use this cleanser. And this is now what I wanted to demonstrate so that you can get most out of it. Remember that this cleanser needs to be applied to wet skin, so it is crucial to use lukewarm water to warm water. Now, this would be ideal because first of all, it feels the most comfortable on the skin, and second of all, it helps the cleanser to work more effectively. Cold water isn't wrong either, but make sure to avoid hot water, otherwise it may dry out your skin, and this is something that we are trying to avoid. Now, I'm going to get started with first of all wetting the face before then applying the cleanser to wet skin. Let's get started. Then take your cleanser, dispense about 1 to 2 palms onto the palm of your hand or fingertips. Rub your hands together and then gently massage it all over your face and neck for about 30 to 60 seconds. You can also use it around the eyes and on top of your lip. Just make sure to not get it into your eyes nor into your mouth. Then rinse it off. Now, when washing your face above the sink, you may find it a bit difficult to properly remove the cleanser or any last traces of your sunscreen and or makeup. And this is where I highly recommend using a clean washcloth. This is a microfiber cloth, also known as makeup cloth, which you're going to wet, then squeeze it out, and then use the damp washcloth to remove those last traces to make sure that everything comes properly off the skin surface. Then I recommend rinsing again. And now take a clean towel and gently pat all over to remove the excess water drops on the skin surface. Once you're done with your cleansing step, you can stop right here and leave it as it is, or continue with your usual morning or evening skincare routine. Now, if you're currently trying to set up a skincare routine on your own, but you feel confused about the order of application, let me help you with an example skincare routine, keeping the main focus towards CeraVe products. But the order of application won't change, even if you would change the products. Just remember that you always pick the right ones for your skin type and skin concerns. Now, first of all, for the morning skincare routine, which you can see right here, you're getting started with properly washing your face using CeraVe SA Smoothing Cleanser, as I just demonstrated. Then after that, you can include an hydrating and soothing toner, use it after your cleansing step. Then move on to your specific treatment for your skin concerns. And then if needed, follow on with a moisturizer. If that's going to be too much, skip it. And then if you have sun exposure during the day, follow it up with your favorite sunscreen to protect the skin from any sun damage. And if you're a person that likes to wear makeup, let your sunscreen set for 10 to 15 minutes and then move on to your makeup application. As for the evening skincare routine, you can keep it pretty much the same way, just without your sunscreen step, starting off with the cleansing step, then move on to your toner, then your treatment, and then lastly, if needed, your moisturizer. Now you can see right here that I've included CeraVe's retinol serums as an example. Now this can work if your skin is able to tolerate it. However, if dryness and sensitivity occurs, I recommend switching your SA Smoothing Cleanser to a non-exfoliating acid cleanser to make sure that this can be avoided. Now, generally speaking, with CeraVe's SA Smoothing Cleanser and their retinol serum, this combination can work well because both products are pretty gentle, but please keep this in mind. Now, if you're planning on wearing mineral sunscreen, which can sometimes be quite stubborn to remove, or waterproof makeup, using CeraVe's SA Smoothing Cleanser on its own may not be strong enough. This is where I can recommend using an oil or balm cleanser at first. For example, CeraVe's Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm, as this can help you to effectively break it all down, and then move on to CeraVe's SA Smoothing Cleanser. This way you can do a double cleanse. You can still use your CeraVe SA Smoothing Cleanser, but at the same time making sure that everything comes properly off the skin and leaving your skin freshly washed and clean before then continuing with the rest of your evening skincare routine. Now, below the example routines, you'll always find the general guide of how you can use the individual products, as well as some tips and frequency guides, so please go over it in your own time. I have prepared for you everything in a PowerPoint, so if you want to go over the routine again and you want to know what products that I have picked, well, after the example skincare routines, you'll find the product description box part, which lists all the products that I have emphasized, for whom they are suitable and what they specifically do, so that you then can select the right ones. And then after that, you'll find a general skincare tips guide on how you can do a patch test, how you can properly wash your face, like the difference between wet, damp and dry skin. This can often be quite confusing. How you can avoid skincare pilling, in general some layering tips, and a proper sunscreen application and removal guide. It's all in a PowerPoint. Please feel free to check it out. I'm going to leave it in the description box down below, and you can even save it to your device. Now, this is what I wanted to share with you, and I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did so, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And for more educational skincare content, head on to my YouTube channel, and I will see you there. Happy skincaring!